Hello, YouTube family and friends. Hobby Lobby home. Yeah, I was like, y'all, I'm the master shopping at Hobby Lobby. Um, I started not to get this. It was $4.49. And I was like, if my daughters don't want this, I got a cute little neighbor that is one. I went to her birthday. She had a Tiana thing. It was beautiful. She got what kind of car she got? I think it's like a Lamborghini. If you watch my shorts, you'll see her riding around in the neighborhood in it. It was $8.99, and my daughters probably, I know when they were younger they had this, because at church, they put the name tags on them. And my oldest, she had one, and with the 4-letter vinyl or something, and she put them all on there, and they loved it because she had on her own just decided when she took them off her clothes, she put them on her bag, and that was when she was in children's church. Oh, I didn't realize I had put both of these in here together. Okay, now, mind you, I'm talking about that. My daughters are, one just turned 19, and the other one's getting ready to turn 16. But grown women still wear Hello Kitty, so I bought both of them another pair of socks because my youngest, I just got her another pair. Okay, it's 2 pairs. I was going to say, are we missing a sock? So it's 2 pair. What I was going to say? Yeah, I got my youngest ones a new pair of Hello Kitty shoes. If you want them at Walmart, they're for $7. Now, they're going to say $30, but go to another store because I got them for $7. And they were $30 last year. But they had some that were marked down, and I got my oldest, and they didn't have her size. But her dad had bought all his Hello Kitty little hoodie things that she needs to get them out and wear them because they will match that. But the oldest got the shoes that really would match them, what he bought, the youngest one. But she wants another pair of the shoes too. So. And then I saw them, y'all. So I don't know if I need to get 2. But I'm going to put them on the island and let them see if they want them or they don't want them, or do I need to get another set. They're $4.74 for these little toppers. Now, y'all know, none of us probably need not one more straw topper. But I like 3D art stuff. And they may be for me, they may be for them. Who are they for real? We do not know. We'll know by next weekend, if not this weekend. Okay, so they have these Disney scarves on sale. Discounted. They were $3.49, now they're $1.74. Now there are so many things you can do with these little bandanas. You can wear them as a headscarf. You can wear them around your neck. You can put them around your wrist. You can line a purse. You can make a purse. You can use it and make, like if you would make a pillowcase, you can make a top and just put the part that goes around the neck, and or make them sleeves and then just do the sides. Okay. You're like, what? Do what, Catherine? I'm trying to pull it off so I can show what I'm talking about. Can I get it out? I should have brought scissors over here. Normally I'm not this careless like tearing things out. Depending on your child's age, you can sew these 2 together and put some elastic across the top, and you can make a skirt. And like when they do those pillowcase tops, where you can do a little stitch up here, then do a stitch on the side, and you can make that into a shirt and put 2 together, and then the back side, you can have a dress. Let me show y'all something else that you can do with it. Okay, so I bought this here from this store, and I was talking about this in this video. I Go Tokyo, and that's this website, www.igotokyo. So they got this little handle here. It's magnetic. You can buy these from them. Now, if you know somebody who can make them and get you a magnet in there, or you don't need a magnet. But this is so cute, and all it is a scarf. And the lady did tell me she thought that there were directions in English, and there were. What did I do with them? I do have a video. Okay, so on this scarf here, that I didn't realize was $21, but I liked this. I said I was going to pay for whatever they wanted for it, and it ended up being 40 something dollars by the time you get that, those handles and the scarf. And you know how Japanese people, they are really into their scarves. So what you could do is, if you wanted to go there and pay $28 for this handle, you just put it through those slots and then you tie it up and you got a little purse. Now, yeah, like I said, it seems like a little thing, a little innocent thing not to buy, but it's so cute. I would have bought more, and I don't know if I'm going to order another one, but you can do it like this, or you can do it like this and reach in. Or do it like this and open it up, and that's your purse. Like I said, I didn't check. I didn't check to see what is this made of. I'm going to go in and see. It's organic cotton furoshiki. And it's 70 by 70 centimeters, made in Japan. And it is, furoshiki is a Japanese traditional product. It transforms to a bag and a reusable gift wrapping by tying up its corners. This size is suitable for wrapping a gift, wine bottles, or carrying something as a bag. And so what they did is, and they had in the side store, so if you look at their website, you'll probably see different ones also. But they give you examples of how you can wrap different bags. So I didn't have to buy this, period. I didn't have to buy it as a purse, but I thought this color is so fantastic, this charmeuse. And then I thought but I wanted to switch this out for the white one, but it wasn't the same size. It was like different sizes. I wish you would have got more money, because it was $28 versus this one being $28 too. So it would have been the same. But all the same, you can, if you get one of these handles, or you get someone to make you one, you can use this for that also. Make a purse, in other words. So you can sew the two of them together and put a ribbon handle and make a purse. I mean, the options are endless. I'm going to do it. That's how endless these options are. What else did I get from Hobby Lobby? So I've never seen this. Now, probably saw it somewhere, but until they got that sticker, it did not mean not one thing to me. It was dead to me. But it has Crayola on it. And it has it's a zipper, like the pencils. And so I said, I'm sure somewhere in my house I got something to put this in. Even though I did buy the other Crayola tin, but I probably got some Crayola these. And if not, they probably have them at Dollar Tree, and I'll be getting them soon. I don't know who I got this Jackson ball, but I saw them and I was about to get two, and but I only got one, because this is something I've been wanting to teach my children how to play, and they're too old now. They don't even care. But me and one of my cousins, Vin, growing up, we lived on family land together, and y'all, we played jacks every day, all day, and listened to Michael Jackson, Thriller, and made mud pies, and I'd cut up fries and make us French fries and make cherry Kool-Aid and have picnics and just had a ball. I mean, all those things we did in our childhood, and not all at the same age. Okay, so I saw this in Studio Delight. Now, it's $2.79. It's the purple one, or is it blue? It's blue. So they come out, it seems like every year with these, and I keep saying, I'm gonna get them. So I didn't. I missed them again. I don't want to order them from Temu. So I just went on and paid $2.79 over in the area where they have the Diamond Dots. But you know they got Diamond Dots in Spring Shop for $40. And I could have gotten it with 40% off. I don't have time playing with me trying to wait on discounts anymore. So I just went on and bought it. Alright. This may have come from Hobby Lobby. I don't even know anymore where I got this from. Cause a lot of stuff came from Hobby Lobby, they'll tell you. But I probably got it from Hobby Lobby because I don't know if I went to Walmart. But anyway, it's Scratch Off Funs and Games. And I'm not into this stuff anymore, but I like Scratch Off. So I'm gonna add it to my collection, and hopefully I'll get around to doing it. All right, so I finally learned how my pause button works. Cause y'all, I'm just for no reason having an asthma attack. Well, okay, it is allergy season, pollen, and all that stuff, and it's been working on me, y'all. It's been working on me. I've been pumping that pump. So they're almost getting to the ones I really want. Now I do want this. It wasn't just I got it because it was on sale, but it was your price $7.79, and now it's $3.89. But I like the color at home. Now I want that one about the Paris and something else, and I keep going back because I don't want to not go back and miss it. And yeah, it's just furnishings and stuff, but I'm grown, and that's the kind of stuff I like, and that's the kind of stuff I want to color. So I bought it at $3.89 because that one, if it comes back through, it's going to cost more. So that's what I got at Hobby Lobby. But I'm going to combine this Dollar Tree one because after I left Hobby Lobby and I did go to the Dollar Tree, because I live in an area where they got a Dollar Tree. They got 3 on the same Gadsden Highway or Highway 11 or First Avenue Highway. It depends on where you are. Okay, it's Gadsden Highway if it's in Trussville. They think they're, a little upper class, right? So then it becomes Highway 11 when it gets into Roebuck. So you're kind of going into the black neighborhood. So then it becomes First Avenue when you're in the hood, which that hood used to be the white neighborhood. So some stuff happens. I mean, this is America. Y'all, I am not, if you are bothered by what I'm saying, I didn't make the rules. I have to live by them, or what did John Lewis say? Make good trouble and get it changed. But it's the same road. So you go to one Dollar Tree. I think they were going to try to close it. And so they were going to open up the other Dollar Tree in a new area where they had built the Pinnacle, a new shopping strip. And it has a lot of good stuff in there. Just everything. And so then they opened one up there. But I think they didn't lose money at the other one. And they're making money at this one. So they kept them both open. And then, but this one they got the same probably zip code. All of them got the same area code. And it's just funny to me, but I go to both of them. But this day I didn't go to both. But I went to this one that had Urban Impressions. I was like, okay, I paid $3 for the other one. Well, this is kind of similar, furnishings, city life and stuff. And what I like is the simplistic lines because I think in my drawing I can handle this more than Impressionists. If I want to get back on board to coloring. So we're going to see. So I got that one. And since I'm telling you what I got at the Dollar Tree, I got this one because, or you may not, but if you remember watching my videos, I got the Oprah Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. for Black History. Then they had the Taylor Swift one, which matches another coloring kit that I got from TJ Maxx or Home Goods the other day. And then now they have Barbie. So why would not get Barbie and Christy? I mean, I know now they're giving every Barbie his name Barbie. But back when, like I said, me and my cousins were playing with the Jacks, it was Barbie and Christy. And she got the Christy doll. All right. So yeah, that's what's happening. And then they got some, Mother's Day is coming up. So they got some handbag gift boxes, which I'm probably going to keep for myself. So I probably need to go get another pack from my mother's. But the only mothers I'm giving gifts are my mom and my husband's mom. I bought my husband and my mom one from Home Goods. I think I did a video on that too. And I'm giving some money because my mom told me we can stop trying to buy her gifts and stuff. She's 76. She's like, y'all can stop that. Just give me some money. I said, well, it just doesn't get any plainer than that. Even though my brother wants to give her a 55-inch TV. That's $4 million. But I told him if he wants me to go in half with him and pay that, because my other, it's the other family members, they doing something else. I said, okay, fine. But I said, because if she wants you to return it, she goes in on you. Because she done told us to give her the money. She goes in on you. You take it back. She watches TV, but I don't care about a 55-inch TV. And I love watching YouTube. So I might end up with that TV because she's not gonna want it, and he wants us to have one that's 55 inches because he has one. Oh, and I did get this one. Now I do have the two purples, the two pinks, and the sunflower. And so I didn't see this one when I was buying them. So now I got this one, and I got them over there, cat corner, right across the way from me at a table. So these aren't going downstairs in the basement because I won't work on them right now today. All right, so I kind of did a Hobby Lobby haul and added in my Dollar Tree. Okay, since I'm here, can I do this? I got this from Target, and I do want to try it. They said it's for little girls, and I have bought this stuff for my girls. Cool Maker. They haven't used it. In fact, I probably need to buy it. In fact, it probably is add-on kit to what they got. I'm gonna have to see. But you can put this foil on your nails and stuff. And y'all, I'm not gonna go and get claws. Y'all can have at it. I'm not judging, but I don't want my nails looking like claws or anything. They're short, they're wide. I've done all that nail stuff on them and all that stuff. And I'm just not going to do it anymore. It's not because I'm 56. It's because when I did it when I got married. I did it before. I used to put them on people because I am a licensed cosmetologist. But between allergies and my fingers just being too fat for that and all that stuff, I'm just not going to do that anymore. I'm not even going to pretend to care. I don't even think it has anything. I didn't do it a lot before. I put them on and put them right back off of mine. All right, so then I got this Snoopy for $13 because I got a Snoopy bag from Box Lunch the other day. I said Hot Topic, but it was Box Lunch. And I also got this ultrasonic. Dun, 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 dun. You know, it used to be supersonic. But that's when I saw that. I just thought of that back in the day, y'all. Boy, that's funny to me. Because if people I knew saw me stood, they'd be like, cat? Some people be like, cat? Really? Yeah. So before I left that store, when I bought this, I said, okay, I need to make sure this is in there because it's so light it felt like nothing was in there. She's like, girl, it's in there. I said, girl, I don't know if it is or not, but I'm going to open it right now, so we're going to make sure. So we made sure. But it's a humidifier. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure I can breathe. I have asthma, but I didn't know it for years. And my cousin and I was talking about it. She was talking about how people breathe incorrectly, that you're supposed to breathe with your diaphragm, and most people breathe with their lungs, thinking they're going. She said people are doing that, but that's incorrect. You're supposed to breathe with your diaphragm and go. Anyway, I just got it today. Now I'm trying to tell y'all. So if I'm right, people who know that, please say so to come and say yes, she's right. Or if not, say no, she's wrong. It's the other way. But she's in a nursing thing. So anyway, they gave us the plug, the charger and power it. You got your cup for the water. It looks like Snoopy. And I got the purse and I got the little bag charm. And somewhere in my life, y'all, I also bought the humidifier that's shaped like his house. But that's because I got one shaped like Winnie the Pooh. I got one that's just a regular thing. I got one that they had at Aldi where you get a bottle of water, you screw it in and you turn it on. I don't know, I can remember if it's battery, whatever. I got humidifier. I just want to be able to breathe good air. And I was late diagnosed with asthma because I didn't know. I can remember episodes where I've had it and talked to doctors and said, oh, doctor, I have this hacking cough. I'm always sucking on cough drops and stuff, and I'll take, Vicks used to have a medicine called hacking cough medicine. And I said, I've done all of this stuff, and I'm still coughing, and I don't have a cold. I didn't know that was a sign of asthma. So I could very well be telling what happened to me, and it could help you all to go to your doctors and get diagnosed. Well, how did I get diagnosed even though I was telling them all of that? Okay, all of a sudden, I just started hearing myself breathing. Okay, like right now, you don't hear me breathing. You don't hear yourself. But all of a sudden, I could hear myself breathing. Now, I'm manufacturing that, but I was breathing and it was audible. Well, the Lord made us, what people said, oh, you only use 10% of your brain. No, we use all 100. You may not use it well, that last 10% you may not be using, but that 90 is to make sure that when you breathe, you don't hear yourself. That when your food is digesting, you don't smell all of the happenings, because you're going to smell some of it if you burp off. And then if you listen closer, sometimes you might hear bubbles and all that kind of stuff and all that. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, that's what that 90% is. It's taking care of stuff so that your skin protects you, so you don't have to feel, smell, experience everything that's happening in your body. So I'm just saying, I was hearing myself breathing. So she said, okay, she set me up to do the stress test to see if it was my heart. And after it wasn't that, then they determined, okay, you need asthma pump. And being that I'm a veteran and went to the war, and that's probably what caused it. Maybe I had it all my life, but my parents had allergies and stuff too in the country, and my mama did not do the scents and all that stuff, because I used to break out from every little thing. I used to run in the woods with the children, and I come back out and I'm breaking out, and everybody's looking at me, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, what's wrong with you? I have an asthma attack right now, but at the end I would be breaking out. So I just try to do all kinds of stuff to keep my air pure. Try not to do things that have a whole lot of parabens and that kind of thing, because I found that additives are affecting me. So I'm trying to clean my air with Snoopy. And just so you know, in case you didn't, which is the name of my channel, this head fell off, y'all. I did go to Aldi and get those humidifier cleaners so that I can keep them clean also. Okay, so this was my little add-on stuff that I wanted to show y'all. Well, let me show y'all this here. These things I already did TJ Maxx, and I've already done Home Goods. But this is an 8.5, so I got to try this on and see if it'll work for me, because I have wide feet, so this may work, because I'm usually an 8. It's the Kurt Geiger, and I saw a purse that may match it at the Nordstrom rack store, off the rack or whatever they call it. So I'm going to see if these work, see if those work. If they do, I'm keeping them and I'm wearing them in the summer. And that may be the beginning and ending of my Kurt Geiger experience. I've seen his bags for a year or two, and I like them, but I wasn't inspired to buy them because I was thinking, I'm retiring soon. I don't need to have any more bags. But, I'm still living and I still like stuff. So some of his bags I do like, but I don't want to just get stuff because it's a name brand Kurt Geiger. Because I got stuff right here there's nobody, but I'm going to wear it. And so that's not my motivation. My motivation is if I like it. Now, know that I have been looking for the new bags that they have in there, the rainbow bags. Well, hey, I know that was a promise from God that we'll never have a flood like they did back in those days with Noah's Ark. So I'm willing to get one. And then I also saw, which I missed out on, one of the bracelets that they had that has the matching purse, because that's what got me. And I want the necklace and all of that has that matching purse. So I'm like, okay, now I'll get the purse. But before I was like, no, I don't need that. But there are some that I want. Which one do I want? I don't know. Look at that short that I did at that Dillard's where I did their stuff when I really put it together who he was. Because like I said before, I was seeing and liking it, and the lady was telling me about it, and I was like, that doesn't matter to me. It's cute. And it's tacky, just like I am. Okay, so this last thing. I bought this from Home Goods. And it's a simple book. I could probably draw these simple drawings and all myself. Somebody else did it, and they did it. It was $12.99, so they said. I don't think I paid. No, I did not. I paid $5.99. Okay, so see, $5.99 is what I paid. They said compare to $8, but it was $12.99. So basically, that's double that price. So that's why when you all hear me say, because a lot of times I wait until they have that red label, and by the time I get it, I'll say, well, if it's $3 for me, then they probably had it at $6, and it's probably $12 somewhere else. So that's why, if you see in videos when I do these hauls, that's what I'm talking about. That's where I get those discounts, those markups, and all of that. Yeah. I did stuff back in the day. I used to work retail. I worked not at a manufacturing plant, but I worked at the Donna Caring Company where they actually design. Where she worked and had the designers and inspiration and all of that. You know how they had inspiration books, but we had inspiration stuff and where the closet for past clothes. Now that was amazing, y'all, to go in there and they had those racks like at cleaners and you press the button and the clothes move around so you can get stuff, and then they have another room and closets and stuff where they have patterns, so if you're looking for something and you want to redo something or take parts, you could go in there and get it. Yeah, I got to do what I wanted to do, but for I came back home to Alabama. Yeah, with that I'm just gonna go and say goodbye. I'm not gonna cry. I'm just gonna say peace, love, and what else is Don Cornelius say? Soul. Please subscribe and like while I'm right here by myself in my living room, and would have been upstairs watching this playoff games with OKC and Phoenix. Phoenix was just beating them, and now OKC done came back. Because you know what? OKC, if nobody interfered, they would beat everybody. They did last year. And why I say that? Because everybody talk about how they outrun them. Well, not only do they do that, they outrun them. I mean, that's all you got to do, outrun them and outshoot them. And I like it, the stuff that people are saying about them. So I'm kind of into them now. And I'm kind of into the Wolverines. Draymond is my favorite player. Why? Because he doesn't, if they have it rigged and they're trying to say lose this game because that's not the way it's supposed to be, and they took him off the floor and all that stuff. I'm like, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's a winner. He wants to win. So if they lose, it's not because he don't win. I know everybody wants to win. Not like Draymond. But anyway, yeah, please subscribe and like. And look, I might need to do some little videos to update us girls who are like me, who really just learned enough about basketball and sports and stuff from my brothers when I was growing up and living in the house with them, and now I'm married. Just enough to kind of get a conversation going with your spouse. That's all I'm doing. When my brothers hear me say stuff and they know I'm right, but they be looking like, who is that girl? They used to my younger sister doing it, but not me. Okay, so I'm looking and I'm like, okay, it's this picture. Cricket. Or is it just the direction that we are viewing? It's a little crooked. Is it because of the pillows? Yep, it's a little crooked. It's down a little bit over there and up a little bit over here, which in reverse it looks like it's down and up, but it's the opposite. Well, mirror. But anyway, I'll fix it at some point. I'm going to say goodbye. I've done a lot of videos today. So I wasn't even thinking that I got the same on. I didn't even try to put another scarf or change. Y'all don't sit down here. I want to do the videos because I want to show y'all what I bought. I want to share with y'all like I watch your videos. And if you watch my videos now, you see what my husband said. You're watching all their videos. You should do it. Because, I shop. That's my sport. Shopping is my sport. So, I just want to share with you all like you share with me. So I'm going to end this, watch the game, and probably watch another video on my phone or on my iPad or something. Yeah, it's a commercial break coming right now. I'm gone. Please subscribe and like. Bye.